Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Just going to do a quick update. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button for our post notifications. All righty, let's get right on to it. So we got Bitcoin here at Bitcoin at 106. It looked like Bitcoin is showing a little bit of strength here. We got Ethereum at 2,500. Okay, we got Okay, XRP is at let me see here. All right, we got XRP at 228. Solana's at 153. Look like the market is trying to rebound here. It's looking pretty good. We got the Fear and Greed at 55. Fear and Greed. Okay. Altcoin Index 28. CMC 204. The total market cap for the cryptocurrency market is 3.3 trillion for the total crypto market cap. All right. If you're new to the channel, don't forget, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, post notifications. Let's get right on to it. It's been over a week since I did an update on Sora XOR. Just wanted to see what's going on. I've been watching the price pretty closely. It hasn't had much action in a good while, ever since the repackaging several weeks ago. But it's held over 14. We're still at 14 zeros. I would have thought we would have dumped the 15 zeros, and that would have been a big opportunity to load up on quadrillions for super cheap. But we're still at 14. Well, it's still a good opportunity to get quadrillions for cheap. But I'm just gonna see if we. I think, long story short, it looked like it's looking for a new bottom. Everybody remember, a few months ago when we was at 15 zeros, 15 zeros 18, and then it exploded off that level of support a few months ago. It is, of course, I already know by now. This project's gotten a lot of FUD because of what the team is doing or whatever. I guess a lot of people don't like what the team is doing. Of course, there's going to be more tokens printed if the price goes down. That's how it goes with a lot of coins like these. When you got multiple zeros, there will be more coins printed as the price go down. You know, but I do believe that the tokenomics is already kind of deflationary. But let me see here. Let me go to Dex Tools. For some reason, on Dex Tools, the price for XR hasn't updated. It shows us at 14,018, but I don't think that's the real price. And it shows here there's no that it's something went weird with the data on Dex Tools, but it looked like the last back-to-back buys was back in June 3rd. Around June 3rd, it looked like people bought back to back. Then after that, I haven't seen no more new action. So I think everybody who's holding Sword, that it look like they're not really buying more, they're just holding to see what happens with the project. But I really don't know what this means right here on Dex Tools. It shows, I don't really know what add mean, if that's buy, but it just shows add or whatever. But definitely, the data doesn't lie. It does show we're at 22K, 22,000 holders. So yeah, so we definitely got the holders here for XO. I know I'm holding. I'm one of those 22,000 holders. I'm still holding as well. Definitely, this is definitely one of those projects. I'm just very. This is very interesting to see what happens with this over the next several months. But I believe they're waiting until, I think something's supposed to happen in September. I believe September, the whole digital dollar CBDC is supposed to be taking place in Europe or something like that. And I think that's where XR is going to come in. But we're going to see what happens. But I think until between now and September, for me, I don't know. I can't speak for anybody else, but me, I think I'm gonna just keep loading up on XR, and then leading up to September to see if this is gonna get any type of adoption. But but I know Cambodia, the country Cambodia, I think they've already using Sora. They have a digital dollar that is part of the Sora network, and then also and I think they use Solomon Islands for like a test net. Yeah, they use Solomon Islands for a test net. Uh, just to test it to see, and apparently it was like a success or whatever. But so far, I think it's the Solomon Islands and Cambodia as of right now that they're using for for the CBDC digital dollar. So yeah, but we do know that more countries is using like a digital, like I think China has like a digital dollar that they're utilizing over in China, because I know China's like a cashless society now. I heard they use this thing called Alipay or something like that, where everybody uses like a digital payment, where basically nobody's using cash. It's very rare that they use cash in China now. It's all with with a like QR code and stuff like that. I know like even countries like Southeast Asia, they're going cashless. Like even like Thailand and all that. We got Vietnam. Yeah, but as far as Philippines, I'm not really sure what Philippines is doing. I think they're doing kind of both. But I know like the developing like Southeast Asian countries, they're trying to get them on board, and I think Cambodia was the first ones. But definitely September, going to see what happens. I'm willing to hold till September to see what happens in Europe. Some type of deal supposed to be going through, but we're just going to wait and see. This is definitely a sword. This is definitely a coin to have patience on. I know a lot of people laugh. There's been a lot of negativity that this coin has gotten, but hey, the play is still alive. Um, people call this a rug pull. Well, it hasn't rug pulled yet, so that's already been debunked. The whole rug pull thing has been debunked. It hasn't rug pulled. But yeah, I think their last post on X looked like it was June 2nd, and I think they were just talking about the wallet and the card or something like that. The 100X SOAR rollout, the hub chain dev, multi-sig, and I think they're also talking about the wallet, the card. Yeah, yeah, the wallet plus card upgrades, the updates from builders. Yeah. But yeah, man, that it looked like that's what's going on with XR. Um, and I'm just watching the price very closely to see if this goes back down to 15 zeros. But I don't know what's holding it up. It's at 14.016. I think right now, me personally, I believe it's an accumulation phase. It's an accumulation. Um, yeah, I'm actually going to pick up some more sword today when I get a chance. I'm going to actually buy some more. But anyways, none of this is financial advice. Do what you want. you know, um, everybody's free to think whatever they want to think about this project, but the project is still alive. People's gonna think what they think. I'm gonna think what I think. Hey, it's still alive. Hey, I'm still holding, and I believe that over the next several months, this is gonna do a turn. I still believe this can lose like 4 or 5 zeros. Between now and like September, October. But we'll definitely see what happens. Or this can go to zero, or this can go to zero. We'll see. We will definitely see. Right now, the market. Oh, I forgot to go over market cap. We're at a 691,000 market cap, very low market cap. So when you look at the upside on this, the upside is has a this has nothing but upside potential with that very low market cap, and it's only at a and now we got 422 cotillion coins. So of course people always complain, oh, they printed more tokens. Well, yeah, of course, yeah, they're going to print more tokens if the price goes down. Like if the price even go dumps down to like 15 zeros, they're gonna print more tokens. That's how it goes. Like I said, with coins like these, you know. But I'm just thinking about the bigger picture with the overall project. See, a lot of people just caught up. Oh, go, they're printing tokens. Look at the price. Blah blah blah. But they're not. Me, I'm thinking about the bigger picture and what's going to happen. What can happen between like now and September. Anything can happen between now and September in crypto. Between now and September, that's a lot of time in crypto. So yeah, anything can happen. We'll see. But I believe that who knows? We could probably be at a 10 million market cap by then. We never know. We've seen how fast cryptos can turn around, just like it did a few months back. Just a few months ago, we got up to a 3 million market cap when we got that massive pump. We got that what 30, we got that 3,000% pump in 1 week several months ago. So people, who uh, remember that, and a few of us made pretty good money on it. But anyways, but yeah, we're gonna see where the price goes. It's definitely looking for a new bottom. But yeah, I'm watching it closely to see. But like I said, if it does go back down to 15 zeros, I don't know. I think that's just going to be another big opportunity. Um, even if it goes back down to 15 zeros, because I believe it can possibly pump again really, really hard after that. But anyways, another financial advice. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Got more content that on my Patreon. Definitely can come on over the Patreon, covering low cat gems. We got our 24/7 chat group over there on Patreon as well. So definitely uh, feel free. It's only 15 bucks. We got a growing community over there. The link is going to be in the bottom left. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. That is my update on Sora XOR. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.